Thanks to you and Zonka, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they are making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they are trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cypher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy. Director, Lily, we did it! The Purify Chamber is finally completed! Oh my! Oh, what fantastic timing! It's finally finished! Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the Purify Chamber. Let's. Okay, let's go look at the Purify Chamber very quick, huh? Take a good look, Zonka. This is the Purify Chamber. And Zonka, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow Incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. And Zonka, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. And Zonka, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. So, what do you think happened to the kid's father in this game? While I was gone, everyone seems to have railed around Lily and made things happen. Okay, and Zonka, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purified Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purified Chamber works? Certainly. Okay, and Zonka, listen closely. The Purified Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. Pokemon and dads don't mix well. They don't. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. I pretty much have like close to 9 Pokemon that are ready to be purified. There is one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon, okay. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a Shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now, I'd like you to check the sets out. Okay. The Purified Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in the purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon in Zonka, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. Okay. Right. Edit. Let's see here. Okay, PC Party Pokemon. Let's try Jolteon first. Okay. Place. Let's see here. Let's see here. Move. Let's try it out here, huh? Yeah, like he's ready. No. So let's see. There's a Pokemon that is ready to open its heart. This music. Let's try it out. You got Ladybug purified. Open the door to its heart. Begin to move Psybeam. Begin to move Refresh. We gained 604 experience points. What else? Elevated to level 11. 12. Obtain the ribbon. What should we name the Ladybug? Anyone? What should we name the Ladybug? I think I know what to name the Ladybug. Where's the S? Where's it? What's the L? I F E. Bug's Life. Thank you. Yeah, Bug's Life. If any of you know what kind of movie Bug's Life is, yeah, it's basically a Disney's Pixar's movie. So I watched the that movie's been around since like the 90s, I think. I was born in the 90s, so I am a 90s, I would say kid, but 90s adult. So we're done. Yes. What was that Ladybug's name in Bug's Life? Oh well. Alright. How did you find the Purify Chamber? Using this system, it's possible to purify many shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also, you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snack machine in Zonka. Yeah, so like this Purify Chamber was never around in Pokemon Coliseum, but now they got it in Pokemon XD, so Hooray! We can now purify shadow Pokemon easier. So, yeah.